If you're a fan of including smoothies in your daily routine, whether for a quick morning boost or a post-workout refresher, it's essential to have a blender that can handle a variety of ingredients, from frozen fruits to leafy greens like kale. A great smoothie blender should effortlessly process both large and small quantities of fibrous ingredients, providing versatility for various kitchen tasks. Many blenders even come with single-serve containers for making individual smoothies. The best blenders for achieving the perfect smoothies simplify the process of creating a creamy and delicious drink and are easy to clean afterward. Depending on your preferences, you may also want a blender with preset modes for one-touch smoothie preparation, or you could explore battery-powered models for on-the-go smoothie crafting during your lunch break. Discover our top picks for the 6 best smoothie blenders, complete with their standout features. You'll find direct links to all the products we discuss in the video description below. Number 6. Ninja Foodi Power Nutri Duo. If you're all about those individual-sized smoothies and don't need a large blender, the Ninja Foodi Power Nutri Duo is a stellar choice. It's compact and easy to store either in your cupboard or on the counter, thanks to its petite motor base. The two 24-ounce personal jars handle ingredients like leafy greens and berries, delivering the wonderfully smooth blend. In terms of speed and consistency, it's up there with the Vitamix 5200. What's great is that you can enjoy your smoothie right from the jar, as each one comes with a matching spout lid. If you're into making spoonable smoothie bowls with frozen fruits, the 14-ounce Smoothie Bowl Maker jar with its rotating arms is a fantastic addition. It's also pretty handy at crushing ice, so adding a few cubes to your smoothie is a breeze. It's important to keep in mind that the Ninja Foodi Power Nutri Duo can be a bit on the noisy side. If you're on the lookout for a quieter option in the realm of personal blenders for your smoothies, the Beast Health Blender is a great alternative. Not only is it less noisy, but it also excels at creating fantastic smoothies. Just keep in mind that not all its parts are dishwasher safe, and most models come with only one jar. But it's well built and sports a modern design that might catch your eye. Number 5. Hamilton Beach Professional Quiet Blender. If you're on the hunt for a blender that won't wake up your roommates or family when you're whipping up your morning smoothie, we've got some top recommendations. The Hamilton Beach Professional Quiet Blender takes the crown as the best choice. Why? Well, it employs a clever plastic dome to hush those noisy blending sounds, making it one of the quietest blenders we've ever tested. And it's not just about being hush-hush. This blender is a solid performer. It's easy to clean by hand, and it even has an automatic smoothie program, perfect for your morning routine. Whether you're blending leafy greens or crushing ice, this blender will leave your smoothies silky smooth. The only downside is that it has a smaller 32-ounce jar, which is a bit smaller than the Breville Fresh and Furious, which costs about the same. Plus, keep in mind that you can use the noise-dampening dome as a serving pitcher, but not for blending. Now, if you're all about versatility and don't mind shelling out a bit more, the Wolf Gourmet Pro Performance Blender might be your jam. While it doesn't have the noise-dampening dome like the Hamilton Beach, it's still remarkably quiet for a full-size blender. With its spacious 64-ounce jar, it's perfect for making larger batches and catering to multiple servings. This premium option is a workhorse capable of smoothly blending even thick recipes like nut butter. So if you're looking for a top-notch multi-purpose blender that's a bit pricier, the Wolf Gourmet could be the way to go. Number 4. Oster Pro 1200. When you're on a budget but still want a reliable smoothie-making companion, the Oster Pro 1200 steps up to the plate. It's not the sturdiest of blenders, but it's a real trooper for the price. The main 48-ounce jar is a bit on the smaller side, which might be a drawback if you're into whipping up multiple servings at once. However, it does come with a 24-ounce jar and a to-go lid, so you won't need to spend extra if you want a personal blending jar that can double as a travel cup. In terms of smoothie making, it may not achieve the silky perfection of our previous picks, but it will still get the job done nicely for most recipes. Ice crushing is a breeze, although the manufacturer advises not to exceed 6 ice cubes at once, which is half of what most full-size blenders can handle. Cleaning is relatively straightforward, as you can remove the blade assembly from the main jar. However, it's worth noting that it comes with just one blade assembly for all the jars, so you'll need to do a little disassembling and reassembling when you switch between them. While some parts of the blender may feel a tad flimsy, here's the silver lining. You can snag it with a 3-year US warranty, depending on where you purchase it, which is quite generous for a blender in this price range. So if you're looking for an affordable option that can blend up some tasty smoothies without breaking the bank, the Oster Pro 1200 has got your back. Number 3. Breville the Fresh and Furious. If you're searching for a budget-friendly blender that also boasts a quirky name, check out the Breville the Fresh and Furious. While it may not have the versatility of the KitchenAid K400 or the Vitamix 5200, when it comes to handling hot ingredients, it excels at creating well-blended smoothies, even when dealing with tricky ingredients like leafy greens. Crushing ice is a breeze and it offers user-friendly controls, including dedicated blending programs for both regular and green smoothies. Plus, it's quieter than the KitchenAid and is cinched to clean by hand thanks to its smart design that makes it easy to reach the bottom of the jar and clean around the blades. While it's generally well constructed, it doesn't feel quite as robust as our earlier recommendations. It also has a slightly smaller capacity compared to the K400 and may take a bit longer to achieve similar results. One thing to keep in mind is that Breville doesn't offer personal jars for single-serve smoothies. If individual servings are your thing, you might want to consider the Ninja Foodi Power Pitcher system. It includes a 72-ounce main pitcher, a 24-ounce personal jar, and a 14-ounce smoothie bowl maker, which is handy for thicker recipes. However, it has a lower maximum blending speed and might not match the Breville blender's performance when it comes to tackling fibrous ingredients, so smoothies with kale, for example, may have a slightly grainier texture. Number 2. Blendtec Total Blender Classic. So I put this blender to the test, and I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. It turned out to be just as powerful and robustly built as the Vitamix 750. I used it to whip up a sun gold tomato sauce that I plan to freeze for those winter days, and after blending on high for about 2 minutes, the result was impressively smooth, with not a single bit of skin or seed in sight. What's more, it comes with a pulse setting that I found handy for foods with a chunkier texture, like a Swiss chard pesto. The blades managed to break down the firm leafy greens, although not to the point of turning them into a pure liquid. Now, don't get me wrong, the Vitamix has its own set of advantages, including a lengthier warranty, more speed options, and a dial instead of a touchscreen, which I personally prefer. However, there's no denying that the Blendtec is a powerhouse in its own right, and it's a wallet-friendly $206 cheaper. Number 1. Vitamix 5200. If you're in the market for the ultimate smoothie-making machine, the Vitamix 5200 is the one to beat. This powerhouse might seem like overkill if you're just after a simple smoothie, but it's a top contender if you're in the market for a blender that's both tough and delivers the silkiest blends. Equipped with a spacious 64-ounce jar, it's perfect for tackling large batches and effortlessly blending tricky, fibrous ingredients such as leafy greens and fruit skins. Surprisingly, it handles small batches for single servings just as masterfully as the bigger ones. If you prefer a smaller jar for personal smoothies, you can opt to buy a separate, personal-sized blending jar directly from Vitamix. Built like a tank, the Vitamix 5200 is backed by a generous 7-year warranty, though this can vary depending on where you purchase it. Its controls are refreshingly straightforward, featuring a speed dial and a pulse switch. It's all you need for any recipe. However, do note that you'll need to stop the blender manually when it's done, as it lacks automatic blending programs. If you're in the mood for more bells and whistles, some of Vitamix's other full-size models, such as the Vitamix A3500, offer additional features. The A3500, part of Vitamix's Ascent series, is a pricier option but boasts a slew of extra goodies, including 5 blending programs and a nifty companion app for even more versatility. It's noticeably quieter than the 5200 and its jar is dishwasher safe. Unlike the 5200s, if you're willing to invest in extra jars, you can even pick up a smaller pitcher or personal jars for single-serving convenience. Thank you for tuning in to explore the top 6 blenders for creating the perfect smoothies. We hope you found this information valuable in your quest for the ideal blending companion. For more helpful insights and content related to blending and healthy living, please consider subscribing to our channel. Your support means the world to us, and we're here to help you blend your way to a healthier, tastier lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more great tips and recommendations.